guys? It's Afro Craft here, and we're here with brand new mod showcase. I'm here with Decorative Video Game Systems over here, and with 3DS Aqua, just like the one I have in real life. And I'm here with a mod called the Decorative Video Game Systems mod. I have a bunch of video game systems. Can't actually play on them. Just like decoration and stuff. It's like almost every system you can think of, except for like DS and DSi for some reason. Those I feel like those would be in here. And seriously, look, they even have systems hardly anyone ever talks about, like this and that. And you even have a Virtual Boy. Really? Oh, jeez. Anyway, I have this whole like setup, like this whole showcase setup. This start cartridge stand thing, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna go from bottom to top, left to right, and I'm gonna tell you every crafting recipe as we go. So first, let's start with the iPod. Now these three are from the Apple company. To make the iPod, you gotta take a black stained clay, glass plane with a piece of redstone, and you get an iPod. Next we have the iPad. To make the iPad, you basically surround an iPod with black stained clay and you get it. So yeah. Then we have the iMac. The texture is kind of broken, but whatever, you can still place it. 7 white stained clay, a glass pane, and a red piece of redstone. Next up are the Atari systems. We have the Atari 2600. To craft it, it's free and of any kind of log. It can't be planks, it has to be log. Hardened clay, like 5 hardened clay like this, and a piece of redstone in the middle to get that. Next we have the Atari 500 to 5200. Basically take an Atari and surround it with hardened clay. The Atari 7800. Surround an Atari 5200 with hardened clay. The Jaguar. Atari 7800. Surrounded by hardened clay. Some of these are pretty basic. The Lynx. Basically take a piece of redstone, 4 gray stained clay in the glass pane, put it in the crafting table. Next, now this has the original Xbox has a broken texture. I'll have to, I think the mod pack creator has to work on that. But for now, to craft it, you take 1 lime dye, 7 black stained clay, and a piece of redstone. Next is the Xbox 360. Take the Xbox, surround it with white stained clay. The Xbox One. Surround the Xbox 360 with black stained clay. The 3DS red. And next are the 3DS, all the Nintendo systems and handhelds and stuff. 3DS red. You take a Game Boy. Oh yeah. Well, I'll show you it later. But you take the Game Boy SP, the Game Boy Advance SP. Take 2 rose red and glass pane, and you get this. For the 3DS Aqua, it's the same thing but with cyan dye. 3DS Black, same thing but with ink sacs. 3DS Purple, same thing but with purple dye. Next up we have the Game Boy. To craft it, you take a piece of redstone. You can take any kind of stained clay, stained clay, and you can craft it. The Game Boy Advance. To craft it, you take 4 purple stained clay, a Game Boy, and a glass pane. Game Boy Color Teal. You stick the Game Boy with light blue dye. For this, it's purple. It's purple. That's yellow. That is lime green, I believe. Yep. Berry is pink. I mean magenta. This is gonna be a short one, to tell you the truth. Then to craft the Game Boy Advance SP, you take the Game Boy Advance and a glass pane and put it in the crafting table. Anywhere like that. See, let's move it all over the place because I can. Woohoo! Yay! Okay. Next up, we have the NES. To craft the NES, you take redstone and surround it with clay. SNES. Take the NES and surround it with clay. GameCube. Take the N64, surround it with clay. Wii. Take the GameCube, surround it with clay. Lag. Oh, jeez. Wii U is a Wii surrounded with clay. Next up, we have the Virtual Boy. A piece of dirt or podzol, I guess, for some reason. 2 clay and 3 sticks. Next up, we have the Sega systems. First is the Genesis is redstone surrounded by hardened clay. Dreamcast, Saturn, is this the Saturn? Let's cover this first then. The Saturn is the Genesis surrounded by hardened clay. The Dreamcast is the Saturn surrounded by hardened clay. The Nomad is the Genesis with 2 blocks of hardened clay on either side. The Game Gear is a piece of redstone and 2 hardened clay. So there's that. Up here is the PlayStation systems. It's all the Sony systems. The PlayStation is a piece of redstone surrounded by gray stained clay. PS2, PS3, PS4, PSP, and PS Vita. Oh, I messed that up. Wait, PS2, PlayStation surrounded by black stained clay. PS3, PS2 surrounded by black stained clay. PS4 is PS3 surrounded by black stained clay. PSP is a piece of redstone with a glass pane and 2 black stained clay. PS Vita is a PSP with 5 black stained clay. This mod is in the Afro Craft mod pack, and in our series, I will tell you what we will do. We will try to collect every single. Oh, wait, we'll talk while this is uploaded. Okay, never mind. This will be our goal. Will be to collect will be to create every single one of these. So look forward to that. Anyway, hold on, I gotta check something. Yep, see, it's all there. It's right there. Check out. Sit there and just check out the recipes whenever we need to. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe. The reason I like this mod is because it's video games, and it's cool for decoration and stuff. So, I knew I had to do a showcase on it. Maybe in the future he'll add some systems that are coming out, like I heard that Nintendo was coming out with the NX eventually. Maybe even the DS or DSi or whatever. But anyway, this is that. I hope maybe they'll even add the disk drive, because they can. The N64 disk drive. Just because, I don't know. They have another terrible system, so why not? Anyway, if you have any recommendations, leave them in the comments or the discussion area. This is Afro Craft signing off. Goodbye.